Something along the lines of, we're working on it. Where did I see it? I thought I screenshotted it, but basically it just said, we know there's something wrong, we're working on it, we're going to try to fix that, among other things, and good for them, I guess. Whatever. Let's turn this way down. So this is Realm. This is the Realm of Lorkhan. As you can see, noise is, you're more sneaky and you make less noise. That's simple stones. Let me turn HUD back on just so you can see what I'm working with. So here's another class, Archer. You get to slow time by 20% when you aim. That's pretty dope. Like right out the gate, that's like a really deep perk in the archery tree that you unlock, but it's like a much stronger version, and you can combine these two together, so then you become like a green arrow dude. Let's do it. I'll show you an example. Now, because I haven't used choose your talent, I'm not going to gain any skill. Oh, do I have to be in combat? Probably. Cool. There's another great one. Bard. You get more speech. And here is a boon. Another, it's just more like classes give you a specific bonus towards something you want to play as, and then a boon is just like a little bit of a bonus towards a niche, like lockpicking. And then these are the curses. Spells cost more, but they level up more. I love that. Soul gems charge 40% less. Why not? More souls. Items sell for half as much. And you get negative mana regeneration, so you never regenerate mana. Animals won't attack you. These are boons. Really great stuff. Really cool. So usually I just pick like a combination of those and go about my day, and then grab some gear. Just give you an idea of what a normal start game looks like. So these are all the randomized chests. So I'll just pick loot. Yeah, just pick this stuff up so I have something. Cool. This is all stuff I wouldn't normally use. You can see my move speed's pretty slow already. Just picking up an axe. The more stuff I have on me, the slower I'll move. Yeah, just keep picking this up. That's the third chest. There's two more. There's one on top of some stuff over there. And there's one over here. So you want to come over here. You want to really check this place out, because over here you've got your selection of magic. You can get some randomized magic spells right at the start of the game, give yourself a little bit of a boost and a little bit of a class or character idea to go for. So I got my clairvoyance is one of my favorite spells. I think it's really cool, especially because I play with no HUD, so I never know where I'm going. Conjure Familiar, these are great. These are really good starters. Oak Flash, Fury, Flames, Sparks, Ice Spike. I remember when we had Mysticism and all these other magic magic mods, and I'm still running 2 out of the 4 or 3 of them. There was really wild magic spells that would be here. Not like overpowered, but all the more unique ones. So these are very basic. These don't even look like Captain's Guide to the Fishy Stick. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. I want to take a look at these. See if they've been adjusted. That's a lot. Then there's a bunch of mods you need to activate while in game.
is a college of Whiterun Road.
So you can pick your god, pick a shrine, pick spells, and then if you go up the stairs, you can go to the shop area. But there's teleporters everywhere. Pick out an armor that you like. You know, usually these are set. Some of these aren't, though. So, like, the fur armor is always here, but sometimes there's some different things. And with the level list mods I was using, they were usually pretty random. There's something I'm missing from my usual load order that makes these mostly Creation Club. I'm going to pick this up. It's a really good looking armor. Just get rid of this. Looking good already. But I usually come in here and I'll pick up a crossbow. That's like my one thing. But this is all just there's more stuff in here. There's some really cool stuff. I don't want to spoil everything. If you haven't played with this mod, explore. Check it out. Climb on stuff. You'll find you'll find little notes. You'll find a chest maybe. You know, if you search far enough, you might find a secret room. Possibly, maybe. But, you know, that's for you to discover. Now, let's just go through the mods that need to be activated once you get in game. I've written these down so many times I almost know them off the top of my head. Dragon Raid intervals. So I check dragon days past plus wait dragon. So if days past is higher than dragon, the dragon can respawn. So the default value is 3. That's the amount of days before a dragon will respawn. I'm going to set that to 1. So dragons all the time. You can also set it so yeah, when dragons are a problem, they're gonna be a problem. This mod was changed so you don't actually have to change anything. And the way it works is like if your lock picking skills low enough, you go up to a locked chest, it says chest is locked, and then you go to try it, you can't. You have to have the appropriate level lock picking, which is, you know, how many of us have spent like 100 hours fucking working on a master lock, breaking all of our lock picks, wasting time staring at a lock screen. This just keeps the game moving. When you're ready to unlock that chest, you'll know. Manual absorb dragon souls, I don't think we need to mess with. Well-tamed horses, I do take the speed bonus off horses because there's been a long-standing issues with the amount of speed that you can get in the game and how the game loads, and horses has always been a very interesting mod category to look at because a lot of mod authors will try different things and end up breaking their game because their horses move a little too quick. And I really like the speed of these horses, but I'm trying to keep the game as crash-free as possible. Now, this is the big one. You Must Die Too has a lot of options you want to go through. Behavior, stagger type. So we're going to start with my stagger. The player stagger, we're going to short only. So this is the basic stagger. Enemies, full stagger. So they go down to a knee. Weapon parry, a lot of these options have been selected already, so you don't need to change them. What happens is when you go to pick one, you pick the option that you want, and it'll say the option that is currently selected. It looks like, oh, is it on or off? It's hard to tell, but if you select the option that you want, it'll display it, and that is how you know it's on. So weapon parry is disabled. It's not. Weapon parry is enabled. This is the select screen to disable it. So I'm going to disable it now, and I'm going to enable it, make sure it's enabled. We're going to, weapon parry is enabled, as you just saw. You can check if you're doing it right with this. So if you disable weapon parry and come here, it'll say disabled. And ignore small recoil is enabled. It was disabled, so now it is enabled. So now you won't get the light attack bounce off. Wait. It's disabled, so it's ignoring it. So it's not ignoring it. So now you will get the weapon bounce off, which is good. Parry bash is what I was talking about earlier. Disable, we're going to make sure it's enabled. I don't use instant finishing moves, just not my thing. Dual wield weapons is good to go. And then that's just the first one. So now damage multipliers. You get bonuses based on how you attack. Timed block, so if you can block properly, you get a stagger, I believe. Timed block is enabled. counter and backstab is... Oh, I'm fucking this whole thing up. Timed block enabled. Counter and backstab. So if you parry properly or if you sneak up on somebody, you get bonus damage. Conditional sneak attack. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what that is. But I think it lowers or raises your sneak damage depending on how noticeable you are. Or something like that. Conditional sneak damage. We're going to... Hardcore damage scaling. We're going to keep that disabled. So that's another hardcore mod. If you like making the game even harder. These are little perks that are in the base game that you can, like sweep attacks and stuff like that, and bug fixes. So we don't have mysticism anymore that changed a lot of this stuff. So, but we do have that one mod that changes magnitude and duration. Is it the magnitude the same as scaling? Okay, we're going to disable kill move immunity because we're going to use violins, and we don't want those to cancel each other out. So that's disabled. Sweep attack we're going to enable. And spell effectiveness is just a cool little addition. So if you're wearing heavy armor, your spells are slightly less effective, which is cool. I think it's a really cool roleplay. I think I'm going to keep the scan. No, just... percent bonus per skill level. So, okay. So that one mod that we're using is changing the duration and effectiveness of the spells, but this is changing how you scale your damage based on your perk level. Okay, we'll do 0.5% just to see how it works. Same thing with bound weapons. Weapon parry spark effect. So you'll know if you parry properly. If you hit the ground, it'll make a parry now. Spark, but if you'll know when you hit a parry. You'll know. We're going to leave this enabled because we don't have a perk mod that does that. And then this makes it so if you do the instant finishing move, and you get them at the proper stamina requirement and stun, this gives them like a little bit of like an aura, so you can tell like a little bit of like smoke comes off them. We're going to disable that. And that's You Must Die Too. That's good. That's a lot. And we can also see before, you can see how I've activated these. And they're now in my active effects. If I had disabled them, they wouldn't be here, obviously. And then these are all my boons. These are all my buffs. This is... This is weather effects. This is... Aetherius. Violence is next. We're gonna go fix Violence up. And in order to do that, the best way to do it is to go to Riverwood, where we're gonna pick up a book for injuries, and then we're gonna run over to Whiterun. Oh wait, we can just go to Whiterun first. I like the walk. And while we're on our way, we're also gonna make adjustments to the visuals, because I like to tweak it to my personal preference. The visuals with the Azurite mod and engineering toolbox should look good, like right out the box, like great, but I just... little tweaks. Oh yeah. It's looking good. That is looking good. Let me show you the standing stones real quick. For example, so this is the standing stones everyone's been to a million times. Sponsor me, Monster. I'll keep a Monster energy drink fridge like right here. Promise. My favorite drink. Oh, let me show you attack commitment. What I was saying before, and usually you play Skyrim, you swing your weapon, it goes. Whoo, you can spin this motherfucker. Look at this. Oh wait, I'm not in combat. I think it only works if I'm in combat. Yeah, okay, here we go. Ooh. These, Wolf AI is a lot better. There we go. Those are some mean motherfuckers. Some weapons, you have to remember that one-handed weapons have this kind of rotation. This is This is intentional. Yeah, so this is the standing stones. Everyone's been to these standing stones a million times, and I'm sure everyone knows exactly what they look like. If you picture it in your head right now, it's just 3 stones overlooking water. That's it. Now look at this. Look at this is how you start the game. If you were to just do it the usual way and you're coming from Helgen, and this is like one of the first things you see, man, you know it's about to be magical. The Guardian Stones, yeah. Now look at these guys. Look at all the environmental storytelling that's happening right now. You got alchemy now. Each one has a little representation on it. Different abilities. I want that sword. There we go. Here's an example. Two-hand block. I am now blocking while dual wielding. This literally makes dual wielding actually useful. Here, you can... Is there a lockpick around here? You can practice lockpicking. Mage stones right here. Spell cost, magic. These are the simple stones that I like. We still got the boat over there. Yeah, this just little things you can pick up. Potion of fire resistance. You can learn alchemy right out the start of the game. There's items here that teach you alchemy. Stuff like this should have been in the game from day one. Look at that. Gorgeous. I can't believe you can go from making a game like this and then go make a game like Starfield, where like I can literally go there. I could go there. What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at this mountain. I know there's shit over here. But if I wanted to do that in Starfield, the way that it works is I would have to go... I can only go a certain distance, like say to that tree, and then I'm locked off. I would have to go into a menu, onto my ship, looking at a topographical map of nothing, because they didn't even make a fucking map. Like, look at this map. Well, this map's been tweaked, so it has like no fog, and it's a lot more easy to move around. This is a real-time map. If you kill a dragon, you can see it burning on the map. But in Starfield, it's a fucking Connect 4. Like, it just looks like nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you then have to go to your ship, pick a different area that's closer to the general, like I would pick like maybe by the tree, and then when I land, it is a seed that's been generated. So now it's a completely different area, even though they're 10 feet apart. Incredible. Incredible. The biggest fumble. Fumble of fumbles. Yeah, there's so many cool things to see. Like, Bleak Falls. Rin's Bleak Falls got retouched. I want to go see that. We got to go to Whiterun so we can fix Violens. Technically, there's nothing wrong with it right now. It's not incompatible with Cyan's gameplay mod because we turned that setting off in You Must Die 2. But we do want to tweak it because I don't personally like slow-mo or ranged kill cams, because I like it in when you're playing with the melee weapons, and you can use mixed kill cams. So like a Warhammer kill cam where you go bang, 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 you could be using with a dagger, which I think is kind of cool. It can look silly. Sometimes, but it's also kind of badass at the same time. One time I remember getting a kill cam using the mixed, and it was like I was holding a greatsword, and my character just one-handed it and grabbed the guy and suplexed his ass. So fucking cool. Oh yeah, so here's the new Riverwood. Gorgeous. Oh, there's a little stableman here now. I can just go right to Whiterun without having to walk there. Oh, fuck yeah. Business as usual. Why don't you go for a swim, bud? Yeah. You go for a swim. I'm just kidding. I love Faerengar. This is...
I see you talking to Sven. Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him.
Wait, no. Where's Sven? Faendar's the archer. Sven's the asshole. I always forget. Wait. Faendal is the same voice as... Hold on, let me listen to this.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village?
Isn't that the same guy as...
Until next time.
Fuck, what's his name? The dragon kid from the Miyazaki movie, Spirited Away. He has the same name as the character from Inuyasha. That's the little sister of the boomerang chick, Konohamaru. Yeah, I think that's the same voice actor as Konohamaru from Spirited Away, which I think is a guy from Critical Role. Don't quote me on that. Oh, this is such a cool little area. This is like probably one of my favorite additions. I just love little chill areas where you can just hang out. Little fishing spot. Let's get some good fishing in. I want to find a mod that makes improvised weapons because I want to swing an oar. I want to fight with oars. Another there's an arcane table here. How sick is that? So, if you've never played the game before, even if you've played the game before, and you know it well, if you just use the city mods and the overhaul, like the world overhaul mods that I've selected at the bottom of the list, this is a whole new Riverwood to you. It's got, and the standing stones are crazy. Like, there's always that part of you that wants to play a game for the first time again, and I feel like when you mod a game, not Skyrim specifically. Oh, here's a good example. This is the abundant natural resource mod. So now I have some firewood, which I can use with a couple of other mods. So we have more trees from one mod that makes trees have firewood you can collect. Then we have one mod that makes it so you can craft a torch out of fire. Oh, what the fuck? Son of a bitch. That scared the shit out of me. I could hear him. I was like, what is that ticking noise? One mod for trees, one mod for firewood, and then one mod so you can craft a torch anywhere you go with firewood. Boom. Now I have torches, and I use 2 firewood. And there's a mod that lets me use that same firewood to make arrows. Now it's like, holy shit. If you've ever played... The first time I ever played Skyrim, I played it all the way through the Dragonborn DLC with an archer. And the idea of being able to forage for arrows and, like, be able to craft your arrows wherever you go is so fucking cool. So cool. Oh, this is another one I like to fuck with. I prefer using the left and right-handed mode because powers have cooldowns. So if you use the left-handed mode, you can cast it again when you want to change something really quickly. Let's take a look. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. A dragon already spawned and is attacking Riverwood. I've never seen this. This is new. This is emergent. This is my dream. Oh, he sees me. Oh no. Oh, I'm here for testing, sir. I'm not here to fight a dragon. That is so fucking badass. Like, Alduin, you're the Dragonborn. You almost get your head cut off. Alduin shows up. You leave Helgen, and you're like, holy fuck, that was a dragon. A big, scary dragon. And then, now there's just other dragons. You're like, what the fuck is going on? It makes a lot more sense. It just feels a lot more urgent with everything that's happening. You go to Whiterun, you're like, Jarl, there's a dragon. I saw a dragon. They're like, yeah, whatever. And then a dragon appears at the Western Watchtower to fight. Oh no. I think he landed. What the fuck? So now, when I go to Whiterun, I can be like, yo, Jarl, there's a fucking dragon flying over Riverwood. I can't actually say that. It's not like they coded in a new dialogue, but with the roleplay, that dragon, now it's way more believable. This is the dragon that's going to go fight the Western Watchtower. Oh, fuck! Oh! He insta-killed me. He literally insta-killed me. These dragons might be too strong. Oh yeah, okay, before I forget. Too many things to forget. going to save the game. So if anything happens to our load order, we should be able to load this save and have it make everything adjust properly. Hopefully. Okay. Holy fucking shit. I can't believe that just happened. That was so cool. There's just like little things like that. It makes the little connections and it just fleshes out the world so much more. Alduin's there. There's a dragon over Riverwood. You go to Whiterun. You're like, there's a dragon. He's like, oh shit. And then that same dragon that you just saw over Riverwood that isn't Alduin is probably at the Western Watchtower. Just so much more comprehensive. Alright, so now this is a very big mod that lets you make some wild adjustments. Azurite adjusts these values itself already, but then this lets me make some fine tweaks. I just want to find a good spot that gives me some lighting. I can get a good idea of the sun. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, because I can get a good look at that fire. I need a good look at the sky. I want to make sure I can get a good look at some colors. There we go. Brightness. I like my brightness down a bit, and I like my saturation way up. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's throw some contrast on it. Maybe a little too much. Oh yeah. Now look at that. That purple's popping. The fire's popping. The greens are deep. The world's a little darker, and there's other mods that are making things darker and darker, especially at night too, which is actually what we're gonna do here. Sunlight scale. If you don't know what the selection does, just put it all the way up and take a look around. So this is like the fake sunlight you see around you, how powerful it is, because it's not coming from any direction. So we're gonna default. I like the sun to be a little strong. The sky scale, I forget what this one does. We'll turn it all the way up. It's something to do with the actual skybox and the depth of color on it. Yeah, there you go. So a darker sky gives you a bit more contrast with the background and the mountains. Like I can see the peak of that mountain more. But then, oh, that kind of works the same too. Preference. I think I'm going to go with like something middling. I like it a little, yeah, it's a little bit more of a natural blue to me. And just to see, what is, so if you want to go, okay, so here's an example. If you want to go for like a high fantasy, like do that, and then you go to bloom, and you take your bloom up a bit, and that's going to soften all the edges on stuff. Now you're rocking Lord of the Rings, you know? You want something a little more Dark Souls, a little bit more edgy. I like no bloom. Or a half bloom. Half bloom's fine. You want to soften the edges a little bit. And we're going to turn the sky scale down. Saturation's up, contrast is up. So really bright, deep colors, but then the actual light of the world is kind of like soft. I'm not smart enough to know what an eye adaptation does, but miscellaneous is important. So brightness at nighttime, and the interior brightness, and the saturation interior. So I like to turn my interior saturation. Oh, you can only reduce it. We're going to leave that the same. It's been a minute since I've used this. Interior brightness. So this is actually a fun thing that I like. I like to turn the entire outside world, that like we've done, down, so it's darker. And then the other mods are going to make the world darker. You have to use torches. You have to use lanterns. It's best to travel during the day. But when you go inside a building, that is, in a fantasy world like this, everything's lit by candles and shit. I like it to be a bit warmer and brighter, so it's like going inside is like, oh, you want to be inside at night. And then nighttime brightness, so we're going to make it pretty dark at night, and it lasts for a while. So it's 10 a.m. now. At 10 p.m., it's going to get dark. It's going to get real dark. The shadows are on the ground are looking good. It's getting darker. It's getting rainy. Oh, that looks great. That looks dope. Let's get some firewood. Go to Build a torch. They automatically get added to your inventory, which is great. They used to just flop on the ground. Dope. Homeboy, take me to Whiterun.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back.
Ooh, the carriage is expensive. Oh yeah, make a note of that. I need a mod for economy, which haste does, but there was one other mod, I think it was called crime and punishment or something like that, that changed the economy of like hotels, the inns, the carriages, bounties, all that stuff, and made it a lot more expensive, but more interesting, more fun for me. I like having to. I feel like gold has almost zero value in this game. You can grind it, you can duplicate items, you can do anything you want. So you have to kind of make your own challenge with money. Oh, nice. Sun rays. Beautiful. Oh yeah, Whiterun has changed a lot. We have so many mods. It's the city planning series. Changed. I mean, it's an actual city now. Look at this. I can't even get all of it in the shot. Before that dragon fucking killed me, I had a pretty good shot. I can't believe that dragon swooped down and just coughed on me. Yeah. I don't think interior Whiterun has changed too much. The last time I went in there, it crashed, but that was when I didn't have the mods organized the way that I want. And I was just testing shit, so, I mean, I don't even recognize any of this stuff. This is crazy. Looks like we're getting a little FPS drop. I'm thinking like 45 frames right there. I can't tell. My TV does have an FPS counter, but I don't 100% believe it. God, that looks good. It's gonna get dark at 10 o'clock because I have it set that way. I also set it to the degree of darkness. 9 is good. It's darker than default. 7 is, you better fucking have a torch. You're gonna be walking into walls. And I like that. What is this? This looks like parkour over here. What's going on? I played Skyrim long enough. I know a place to jump when I see one. Yeah, you can't fool me. That was dope. Can't fool me. Parkour. I almost feel bad for every game that came out after, because this game trained me to have such a fucking hard-headed response to, like, you can't go this way. I'm like, watch me. I've played Skyrim. I will rub my character against a wall until I phase through it, or I jump over it. Oh, so the actual size, the exterior size of Whiterun has changed. So it must be larger inside. Let's see if we can get in there without crashing. If we do crash... Okay, fast travel works. Whoa! 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 Stormcloaks and Imperials going at it. Damn, they look good though, right? Look at that. That does look like some Stormcloaks. Alright, we probably need to figure out what mod this is coming from and get rid of them. You shouldn't be here. They just fucked shit up and left. They killed a guard. No. But I can take a look at the Imperial Knight stuff. I can see how that one mod is supposed to improve them. Oh, I think I see already. Imperial should be as strong as steel, if I remember correctly. And a fine steel dagger isn't even... Oh, that's a fine Imperial sword as well. But, hey, we got the drip. We got the drip. Instant drip, bros. Look at that. Oh, you can't tell me that is not the cleanest fucking armor in this game. That is so badass. Now I'm one of you. It's me, Derek. I'm back from my shift. I had to piss. Is this a good screenshot? I want to make sure you get that badass armor in there. Alright. Let's take the torch off. It's blinding me. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Before it crashes, we're going to check the mod. Installed content or creations? Creations. Everything should be in the order that I left it. I've saved the creation to Bethesda. If it reorganizes itself, I can try downloading from Bethesda, and I can try loading the save that I had made previously. So far, so good. The stuff at the bottom is the most important. These have to be in a very specific order. Yes. Okay. So, confirmed. Mods do not shuffle on load or leaving the page. Don't shuffle when exiting or loading. Which is good. This is very, very good news. Very good news. Let's take a look at the daytime. We want everything. Look how dark it is. Holy shit. My back hurts. Look at this place. Gorgeous. What the so much shit to look at. I know there's nothing up there though. I hope when you get far enough in the story and you have the actual civil war happening, that these barristays, that is like, what are they called? Barristays, banisters, or whatever. These were actually created for the pathing and stuff. They're not just there for good look. It'll be like soldiers up there shooting down. Please let me in. Please let me in. Yeah. I'm gonna go touch all your shit over here. Look at this. What is this? Oh, shit. Oh, you can't take them. That's good. That's cool, though. So much more character in the whole town. Can I climb this ladder? No way. He made a working ladder instead of a loading screen. Oh, you can see unloaded Whiterun. So this is Whiterun, modded. I'm playing the Minecraft version of Whiterun. Oh my god, don't fall down here. No, this is a good place. Looks like a place you can get stuck in. Alright, let's make one more save. Because why not? I feel like hard saves are safer than auto saves. So always hard save if you can. If it crashes, goodbye. If it doesn't crash, I'll be here. It didn't crash, boys. It didn't crash. Oh, this is huge. Big moves. God damn, that looks good. I wonder if because before the December update that fucked everything over, I was in the process of trying out different visual mods that work with Be Very Vay's mods, because I know he works with Julia, who makes those texture replacers, and he's consolidated some of her mods into his, but some that aren't. And I was kind of hybridizing my visual mod list, so I was able to get like Julia's dungeon textures and like stuff like that should still work. I think I'm going to add those back in, because it really does make a difference when you look at rocks and dungeons. And I don't think those are covered by anything at the moment, although Be Very Vay could at any point in time add that into one of his packages, and hopefully he marks it down in the description, which he usually does. He's pretty good about that stuff. Oh my god. Like, there's so much to look at. I'm going nuts trying to focus. We're here for violins, so originally, if you came here, if you weren't killed by a dragon, you were to go to Alvor's table in Riverwood. You'll pick up a book called Bandages, which creates an injury system. So if you take too much damage, you have to use a bandage outside of combat and rest and go to sleep, and your character will heal. And if you continue to take more damage, you won't be able to. Your movement speed slows down. I think your damage is lowered, and at a certain point, you can't drink potions. Like, you have to sleep. And then I think there's even the lowest level, like the most injured you can be is like you have to go see you have to find like a restoration healer or something. That fire's a little too much for me. A little too bright for my liking. Interior saturation. It's a little better. It's a little better. So now we have a little bit of a contrast, I think. We'll have to tweak this, and maybe it'll make it a little bit better. But when you go outside, it's bright. It's dark, but bright, contrasting colors. And when you go inside, it's brighter, but softer colors. It adds a little bit more of like, I like the idea of it being like a vibrant, dark world, and then inside it's like warm, cozy, less high fantasy. If you have some bloom on, this is going to be like blurry and shit. Faerengar, my friend.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
The rest of the great warriors.
Got the aptitude. You should
Oh, this place looks badass. He definitely got a upgrade. Ah, it's a little standing stone. That's so cute. Anyways, what we're looking for is right here. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna go third-person cameras. Kill move immunities on. We're gonna go with ranged off, slow-mo off, and mixed kill moves. So get a little variety. And now everything should be working as intended. We're gonna save. Save as much as you want. Delete all the saves you don't use, because you don't want anything taking up hard drive space in this game. And I think saving has like a direct correlation with like the kilobyte bug, where your game will think you're out of memory when you're not. Oh, dude, the kitchen looks so fucking cool now. Holy shit. This actually feels like a kingdom rather than a place where a guy sits on the throne in the middle of the room. Textures are great too. Yeah, this is looking really good. Hit him with my Patrick Star face. The only issue is keeping it this way. If we can just iron out how to keep it this way, we're chilling. You know what else we can check? I think the Hall of the Dead should have some skeletons. We can see how the enemy overhaul changes. Oh. Stupid. So stupid. Before you do anything, you have to do this. There's also a guide on how certain things work in You Must Die Too if you are confused. You have to choose your talent. Do this before you do anything else. You start the game and you're using these mods. Choose your talent. Otherwise, you won't be getting skills points. Close the book. You'll be teleported. Do you want to choose one of 3 crafting skills? Are you going to nerf yourself like that? Nah, I don't. I know crafting can be pretty broken, but we have so many mods that kind of break it, unbreak it, and balance it. And I don't like the idea of being locked into one crafting skill. Number of skills? Yeah, we'll go with 8. You only need 8 skills, right? That's a lot. I'm just going to pick my favorites. Alteration, Destruction, Enchanting, Archery, Smithing, Potions. We'll go Light Armor. And there we go. So now we've picked 8 trees. Every tree that we didn't pick, we will get a percentage bonus towards XP for archeries. But we're not going to do that because we're not a bitch. No, we don't want to activate a standing stone. So if you don't use Realm of Lorkhan or stuff like that, that mod lets you pick a standing stone right off the bat. You don't have to, but you can. Let's talk to Homeboy.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
Arche, god of death. The god of death? I know him well. You imagine if somebody said that? The god of death? I know him well. The gods aren't a big part of my life. I'm not sure. Tell me about them. Nope. Oh, fuck with the gods. What did you lose? No shit. I'll find your amulet. Oh, your god couldn't return your amulet? Maybe your god sent me? I'm sure. How convenient for you. Let's get a god buff. Oh yeah, so I don't have any god mods on, but the god mods I use, like Gods Be Praised or Shrine bonuses, makes it so your god, all the shrine blessings will have a different effect, a better effect, more immersive effect, and longer. They last longer. So it's like you pray to your god, he covers you. RK will give you like health regeneration for a week rather than 24 hours or something. Oh, what's up, bitch? Staggered. He blocked me. There's another one. That's a zombie. I've never seen him before. Oh, that's a CC zombie. Cool. Yeah, they're beating my ass. Oh, he kneeled. Yeah, see, that was, yeah. That's You Must Die Too working there. Ancient Nord mace. I'll take that. I love maces in this game. I don't know why. I remember one of the, probably the first, it was like archery and maces was my big thing the very first time I played Skyrim. Caravan. We met with Sadros and picked up the cargo. At least their captain seemed in better spirits. But the others looked exhausted. To make matters worse, the air was flushed with news about the caravans who didn't make it, sieged by dwarven automatons on the road to Whiterun. My fears that they would find their way into the minds of my men, especially when the details of their story seemed to corroborate and only seemed to throw more kindling on the flame. Hopefully they're the captains of a plan. We've only had a few deserters already. We need everyone available. But these attacks continue. It will be difficult to convince them. And we need the safety of the tavern for the terrorists. No, even without this dwarven nonsense, the road ahead will only get more prayerless, given the copious bandits, wolves, and other dangers on the road. Captain Eonides has asked us to take a detour with the Dres caravan to Falkreef. Staying off the main road might provide us cover. Oh, that's the dwarven horse thing. That's so cool. I've been doing modding for so long on this fucking game yet. I haven't actually checked out so many of the CC stuff, so it's all very new to me. Eventually, we're very, from what I've seen so far, we're getting very close to like a whole new Skyrim with Rins and everybody. And all, oh, found an unusual gem. Like, we're getting pretty close to the point where I don't even recognize the game. And it's kind of almost worth playing again. Oh. This must be a skill book. So, one of the mods in Cyan 49's gameplay bundle is that you can pick up a skill book without reading it. If you don't like that skill, or whatever. Looking for this guy's fucking amulet. Where the fuck is it? Nope. Oh man, it's been a while. There you go. I also usually use compass disabled and stuff like that, so you can't cheat. Oh, that's so dirty. They literally put it next to a fucking giant raspberries looking ass thing. I think I'm supposed to be able to see that. Alright, that was our first quest without any issues or bugs. Anders. We have to say for yourself.
Oh, thank Arche. Please.
No, thank me.
This gold for your troubles.
Thank RK my ass. RK didn't go get that fucking thing. RK didn't get bit by a zombie. Okay, what do we want to look at next? How much gold do I have? I have a lot of gold. Oh, let's take a look at some shops. Let's see if any of my weapons are in there. Let's see if any of them are... Oh, we did find those soldiers with fine swords, so we know that the loot and armor upgrade mod is working. That is working. Let's see if my mods are working, and then we need to check some other cities, see how they're looking.
Got some good pieces out. Take a look.
Yep. Nice. So my mod is injecting... See, my mod is injecting the recolored mods into stores and stuff. So what you're going to see is this is a steel mace. This is a normal steel mace. I am using a mod that changes the base steel mace to have a more shiny look. It's called Recolored Replacer. It was one of Cyan's first mods. You can see it's got a little bit of a sheen on it. And then his recolored replica is even shinier. And my mod, Immersive Weapons, forces it out of Recolored Replica's creation menu into a store. So you don't have to craft it. You have to buy it. You can still craft it. You can use Recolored Replica the normal way. I think I may have ripped the spell out as a patch. So, like, I can't remember if I did or not. I remember trying to, but I was worried about it breaking it. So I wanted it to be like you couldn't craft the Recolored Replicas. You had to find them or buy them. But then I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. You should be able to craft them like anybody else. Yeah, that's all normal. Cool.
Don't forget to check
Cool.
inside the shop if you need anything.
Let's hit the... Oh, we should check out Bleak Falls. That's a good place to see. See how much things have changed, because I haven't found a dragon mound yet. I mean, this might just well be a start of a let's play through this motherfucker. But no, because I have like at least 20 or 30 more mods I want to add. At least. Just crazy. I might need to move Wilds of Skyrim again, because that should not be happening. Let's see. You should be around there. That's usually the mountain I jump off of. I think that's the rock I died on. No, that's the rock I died on. That's where the dragon killed me. We'll zoom out. Get the drip. Check the drip. Quick drip check. Looking good. Even though I have the volume all the way down, I can still hear the music. Skyrim adventure, just wandering music, so slaps. Although Baldur's Gate 3's soundtrack, now that slaps. Oh, you can mine a rock. So you can get some, probably make like iron arrowheads or something. That's cool. I don't think you were able to do that before. That must be that must be the abundant natural resources. Yeah, that's what it is, 100%. So you can, with abundant natural resources, you're getting rocks, firewood, in very normal ways that you would get them already. So nothing, it's like the major key of this mod list to keep it immersive, keep you from thinking about things outside of the character that you're playing, or like you're thinking in-game rather than like, oh, maybe I need to do 15% more damage or something. What should I do? Come here, motherfucker. I'm ready for you. Ooh, slapped. Instead of thinking, oh, if I'm going to go to a cold area, I'm going to drink a bunch of fire stuff. Cold-related stuff, and I'll just buff my way through it. Instead, you're like, I'm going to put on some warm clothes, I'm going to carry a torch, I'm going to get a companion to carry a torch, we'll build a campfire. There's camping, there's survival tools, which is just... Camping in Skyrim was already fine, but you just get these really kind of shoddy little tent-looking things, and with survival tools, you can basically craft a camp that looks exactly like one of those Civil War patrol camps. You know, you can like walk in on with actual tents and stuff. So you can make yourself an actual campsite like Baldur's Gate. So far, looking pretty normal. I didn't pass... Oh, no, that's at the throat of the world. That's where that frost troll is. You're dead. Oh, he's rocking my ass. Oh, there's a parry. That was dope. See if I can get a block off. Oh! What killed me? Holy shit. I think I put my shield down and got hit in the face with an arrow. That is no joke. Okay. Okay. I'll play like that. Fine. I play like that. I play like that. I'm gonna borrow your horse, bro. Give me your horse. I'm sorry, I'll bring it right back. What? I can't control him. Down, boy. Down, boy. Let me out. I don't want to be on this ride anymore. That was a mistake. I, for some reason, had zero control of this horse. Okay, this horse is broken. Sorry, I didn't know the horse was broken. It's like going to the grocery store and the shopping cart's wheels are all fucked up. But I can't go back. I got a bounty on my head now. There's no going back. It's the life I chose. I am wearing a dead man's armor, and I stole a horse. I'm just realizing, are we the bad guys? Are we the bad guys moment? God, I love that shit. Look at that. Like, what even is that? Ancient Lands, and all of the World Overhaul mods that BVariVe put together to make, like, compatible, like, I think Race to the Summit, Ancient Lands, Interesting Roads, Waypoints, Lanterns of Skyrim, all of those are compiled together, and they just make cool shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Nobody, you can't, that's like a bird. That's like the eagle that's on top of a elven warhammer or something, you know? Or the axe or whatever. God, that just looks so cool. It's just so many places to just walk around. Get some more firewood. Got a different amount of firewood that time. That's dope. So these mofos hitting me hard. We're going to go with a stealth approach. Archery and stealth, because that's the class I picked. I think. It's archer and something. Personal favorite of mine is to go with a Witcher type build. So you go the Ritualist Standing Stone. Oh, get fucking blasted. Didn't know I had a gat though. Call an ambulance, but not for me. What was I talking about? That guy distracted me. Oh, my favorite Realm of Lorkhan class build is using simple stones. You pick up the Ritual Stone, which is the only standing stone mod that makes the Ritual Stone actually fucking useful. It makes it so you do bonus damage to undead, and you get health regen. Just a small bit of health regen. Combine that with Knight and Pilgrim, I think. Or Knight and Mage Pilgrim, or Knight Herbalist. Any combination, really. You get to... Oh! Wow. Okay, so this is an actual fucking blizzard. Thank God I'm not in survival mode, because I would have fucking died. Holy shit. That came in so fast. I can't see 10 feet in front of me, but I actually know where I'm at. Play this game too much. Let's see. That guy should be... Right, we'll say right... But there. No. If I hit this guy, I'm gonna be amazed. There. Okay, there's the tower. There's the bridge. There's the tree. I got close. I'm getting closer. I can't see anything. We're getting closer. Bandit champ. Oh no, they found me. Shoot arrows at me now, bitch. Oh, they fucking rocked me. Tactical retreat. It's not bitch. It's not bitch moves. I'm an archer. What the? My hero. Oh my god. The Whiterun guard that chased me for stealing that horse is now saving my life. My hero. We did it. Look how slow you move with this fucking thing. Witch Hunter. Bandit Witch Hunter. That's dope. That must be from Lawless. No, I apologize. No, please, sir. Talk to me. Talk this out. Let's talk. We can talk it out. Talk it out. Talk it out. Okay. Never mind. I just want to see what this guy has. I just want to see the tower. I just want to see the fucking tower. I just want to... That was so funny. I can't believe that guard ran all the way up the side of that mountain and flanked the guy that was attacking me. And I'm in guard armor, so my brain literally was like, Derek, you've come to save me, my best guard friend. Like, it actually took me a moment to realize why that guy was there. Ooh. See, this would have been a cool opportunity. I was saying about like the balustrades and stuff like that should be used during the Civil War instead of just being like a cool... These are all very cool visual things, but if they don't have an actual function, it doesn't really do much to add. You know what I mean? So like this should have been this would have been a good opportunity to place them like right here, and when the Civil War action starts, you could like activate it or something, cause a kaboom of sorts. That would have been dope. Alright, should we see... Let's go to Solitude. See how Solitude's looking. See if it's solid, dude. I know. That was terrible.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Somebody's attacking. Bandit!
No sign of them. What are you doing that for?
Well, that would have been really annoying. So that might be a problem. We might not want Lawless, because if bandits are sending scouts and they can kill NPCs that may or may not be protected, but they may or may not also have fucking like quest requirements, then we're gonna have a problem. Who'd they kill? Jevar. Oh no, it's a Stormcloak. Is that everybody? Badass. I'll take that. Take that. Hell yeah. Oh, dude. Ultimate badass.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. First time in Solitude. Beautiful old
Drip
city,
check.
capital of Skyrim.
Drip check. I know what you're thinking. Those gloves do not go with that outfit, but I tell you otherwise. They have brown inlays, just like the armor. They have green touch, just like my trusty quiver. And the shield. Shield's cool. If the shield is a little bit, like if the metal part there is dark, like the rest of it, it would be. There's probably a recolor. There's almost a recolor for everything, so I'm sure Cyan made one that's like a touch darker. Ports of call can get added here, so we have like pirates and ships and stuff I used to use, but I just want that mod to be 100% feature complete and bug free. I'll do just that, sir. I'll go join the fucking Legion. So you must be a regular guy. You look like a Wilds of Skyrim soldier.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
That's looking good.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us. You should tell her. Traitor.
Get on with it!
Pretty dope.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torri. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
I can still hear the guy that's getting his head cut off like I'm standing fucking next to him. I don't know what that's about. I'll go check out one of my favorite stores in all of Skyrim. Everyone's got their own. You can have your own favorite. I think it's this one. Is it the one that Fletcher's? That's the arrow place, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. I just think this shop's really cool. It's really cozy. Like I would hang out here, or the yeah. We got the new crossbows right there. That is clean. Oh, so clean. Silver. Oh, I'm a filthy rat. I couldn't help myself. Silver, the silver crossbow is like one of my favorite weapons. So, base crossbow. Decent. Looks cool. Get this shit out of my inventory. Oh, that's... Ooh, with the little dragon on the side. That's clean. That looks so cool. This looks like baby's first. Love that. Silver. Okay, more of the same, but clean. A little bit cleaner look. Shinier. I wish that all of the crossbows had these engravings that the original one had, because it's such a iconic look, but... Oh, man. You cannot deny that is clean. Fuck. Damn, they look good. I don't need any of this shit. I only need this.
Shouldn't leave weapons laying around.
Oh, really?
Hurt. And if I see you do it again, that someone will be you. Have I made myself clear?
You threatening me? I feel like this man's pressing me, and I ain't a bitch.
No? Do you care about rotting away for a month in a cell? But nobody wants...
What are the laws here?
Painful for you, annoying for me. So, you pay my fine, and you walk away.
Oh, fuck. What are the crimes? What are the laws here that I littered and they're gonna put me in jail for a month? But then this guy just tried to extort me after calling me a bitch?
Is that so?
Nah.
Well then, I'll have to charge you with disturbing the Jarl's peace.
Do it. Oh, you can have a crime and not be arrested? That was a 10 gold crime and that motherfucker tried to charge me 50 gold? I ain't like that. I ain't about that. See what's over here. Bardic Arts. magic utilities, Magical College of Winterhold, all that stuff really rounds out the missing features and like factions here. Bardic Arts is one of my favorite. It's so cool. I just want to come here and check it out real quick. There's no good bard representation, and so if you pick the bard class, you'll notice next to it there's actually I think it was a cut spell. Maybe it is in the game. It lets you summon a drum to boost your allies. It's pretty dope. At the very least, the traveling bards that you can be friends with, I think Sven's a bard, should have like ally boosting magic, so you don't have to boost your allies. Your allies can boost you.
Yes, I need you to retrieve the poem.
Okay, he needs me to get a poem. Yeah, so this mod makes the Bard's College like an actual... What the... Oh man, so much history and story, like all the books you can read, and I love to read the books in Skyrim. I've spent many a day just picking a book off that shelf, enjoying a quick little read. But yeah, this just makes like a whole new quest faction experience. So dope. And it adds this really cool thing where you'll find motes of inspiration, they're called, which wish I could find a way to tie that into other things and make a more more interesting too. Oh, some unique crossbows. I didn't even know about those. That's cool. But what they do is, so I think it's somewhere over here. There's a place where you submit your inspirations, and depending on how much inspiration you give, you can take you make like a poem. So it's like this cost 1 inspiration. It's a line of dialogue that says like the journey was long or something like that, and then you spend your inspiration to make these little poem notes, and you just keep them. They don't do anything. It's just cool. It's like you traveled, you experienced something, you wrote it down, you made a little poem about it. You're a bard. I wish there was more mods like that. Yeah, but there isn't. Okay, so we fast traveled, we've done combat, we've checked out interiors. I still want to go to Bleak Falls, but I think what's happening is that the weapons mods that are supposed to be balancing each other have balanced things, hopefully, somewhat. But it's increased the base level difficulty. So, like, now, instead of just running around fighting bandits at level 1, you probably want to find some other ways to level up. Get a couple perks, get some damaging perks, some armor, and then go fight bandits, because they will probably kick your ass, because I've been getting my ass kicked, and I'm a bit surprised. Oh, the night's looking good. No dragons. Gotta test it out. Oh. Got his ass. Hit him with the 360. Where's that other bird? I shot that bird out of the sky. That was pretty dope. Alright. So there's a lot of mods I need to add. This order is looking good. We know we've tested a few things that we know work and don't work. We have a couple of ideas of what we can try next time after we add more mods, because when we add more mods, it's going to shuffle the mod list for sure. So what's going to happen is either we're going to add 30 more mods and restart this whole process, reorganizing everything, or we're going to add more mods and have a way of restoring it after. That's I think no matter what, off the top of my head, I think no matter what, we're going to have to reorganize the mods, because there's no way to force it to load the mods as they are now when adding a mod. So if I add 40 mods, it's not like it's going to stay in that order and I'm going to add the mods and they all go to the bottom like they used to, which I discovered just when we first started. That doesn't happen anymore. So every time I add a mod, it's going to shuffle it, I think. I'm like 99% sure. So keeping the mods in the load order after organizing it may not be an issue anymore, but keeping them in the order that you want when you are downloading mods so you don't have to organize them, I don't think is possible. At least so far. But more testing to be done. There's always more testing to be done. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't know if any of you guys got in my comments today. I know I just started streaming randomly. Didn't really give you guys any heads up beforehand. Been injured. Taking a lot of medicine. Just dealing with stuff. So it's hard to get online. It's hard to record. I'm sick right now. My throat fucking hurts. Been streaming in this for 3 hours. I'm gonna cut this down, re-upload it, cut some shorts out of it, so anybody that missed this live stream can watch. But thank you guys so much for watching. I see our subscribers are keep going up and keep going down. I'm trying to be more consistent. I hope I can be once I get a little bit more stable with everything. Got a new desk. I'm a lot more comfortable. Got the setup's a lot nicer. Everything's clean. It's looking good. I will keep you guys up to date on any Skyrim stuff that I hear about. There's so much I want to do, though. There's so much I want to do. This is a Platinum channel. This is a channel about platinuming games. We're not going to be playing Skyrim forever, guys. Although I did see, that was the other thing. Just reminded me. Part of the Bethesda Discord message that I didn't screenshot, apparently, but I will find it again, was we're working on fixing things, and we're also looking into adding an option for mod makers that when you upload your mod, you can select achievement progress. So if your mod isn't game breaking, there must be some kind of parameter for it, but maybe you can just pick it and cheat, get instant all achievements or whatever. But they're looking into it, so you can, hypothetically, there might be a world where we can platinum Skyrim with mods, which would be, that would be a game changer. If nothing else, if I could use mods and get trophies, I would play this game a lot, because I would get all the trophies. But the fact that I can't enjoy the game that I want to enjoy it and feel achievements, feel accomplished for it, makes it a lot less fun. Yeah. I think that's everything. Hopefully, you guys check out next stream or the next video, because we're going to be doing some Resident Evil 4 remake in VR. One of the best VR games out, and probably one of the games I played the most in my life. Like, I think Resident Evil 4 was the first video game that I begged my mom to let me rent from Blockbuster that was, like, graphic. And I've played Resident Evil as literally as long as I can remember. One of my very first memories is sitting behind my mom's my mom's brothers, and watching them play the original Resident Evil, and being just like terrified, absolutely terrified. And then when they would go to bed, I would sneak downstairs at like 1 a.m. and play it on mute without a save, so they wouldn't know. So every time I turned it off, I had to start over, and I was playing by myself at like 5-6 years old. No, that game came out in 96, so they were playing, by the time they were playing it, the game had probably been out for, Resident Evil 2 was out by the time I played Resident Evil 1. Yeah. By the time I was able to play Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2 had just come out, and my uncles had moved on to Resident Evil 2. So I was watching them play that, and I was like, oh my god, it gets better? That's crazy. And I didn't play much Resident Evil 2. At least at first. And then Resident Evil 3 came out, and I played the shit out of that. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original, oh my god. I played the shit out of that. I don't think I ever beat it, but I was just so addicted to the first couple hours, because I was a kid. I was playing on easy mode, where you start with like an M16. I just really enjoyed mowing down zombies. And yeah, that was like the start of my zombie obsession and love, and it was satiated for a very long time. And then Resident Evil 4 came out, and I was much older, but nowhere near old enough to play that game. I begged my mom. I was like, please, I played all the Resident Evil games. This one's not scary. I won't be scared. I won't have nightmares, I promise. And she let me rent it, and I think I played that game all the way through, back to back, just non-stop. Like every time I come home from school, I'd just play that game until I beat it. If I didn't beat it that night, I would just take me like 2-3 days to beat it again every time. Never played it on anything above normal though. I was a very much a normal gamer until recently. That's why I'm so desperate to go back, because I own every Resident Evil game. I have half of the originals on Dreamcast. I have every Resident Evil release on PlayStation. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, but I've never played on professional difficulty or hard mode or anything. I've done any challenge runs. I've never platinumed any. My absolute love from them comes from being like 5 years old and just really enjoying playing them. Also, the fact that action movies are like my entire personality. In the Resident Evil series is very much like someone who loves action movies making a video game that they want to play with those same tropes and that same kind of feeling and the same style and fun that goes in it. It's just, God, it's a great game. Resident Evil 4, easily the best game, one of the top 10 games of all time. And the remake, I haven't even touched it yet. I played the demo when it came out a while ago. I was blown away. I didn't want to get too much into it because I knew VR was coming and I want to play it in full VR. But I know for a fact they changed a couple of things, so there's a little bit more like going back and forth, just expanded on some stuff. I don't think I've heard of anything detrimental change to the original experience, which just means it's a better version, even more beautiful virtual reality expanded version of my favorite game, of one of the best games of all time. Oh man, I can think off the top of my head. I know where like half of the emblems are to get the Punisher, and if they moved them around, I'd be happy, but a little upset at the same time because I've had that knowledge in my head for like 15 years for no reason. But okay, that's enough rambling, I guess. Thank you guys, anybody that stopped by to watch this shit. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and like. Thank you to all the channel members. You guys are my absolute inspiration. I can't stop making videos until all of you leave, because I owe you. I hope this helped. If this helped, let me know. If you have any more ideas, if you have any, I've been talking to a couple people in the comments about bouncing some ideas back and forth. So I wanted to try to get a video out explaining it more and documenting it and showcasing it. So we can get more eyes on this issue, and hopefully Bethesda fixes it soon. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm out. Peace.